What's going on, business leaders and innovators? Welcome back to the Data Experts channel. I am Ernest Provo, and today we're going to be diving into another critical issue that's bleeding small to medium-sized businesses, but enterprise businesses are also facing this challenge. Every single week, I'm seeing companies throwing thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars towards solving their AI problems, specifically spent on their OpEx with AI consultants. And here's the brutal truth. Most of that is ending up completely wasted. Not because AI can't help, not because the technology isn't powerful, but because they're buying the wrong things in the wrong way from the wrong people. Today, I'm going to break down the three biggest traps small businesses are falling into when working with AI consultants, and then exactly how you might be able to avoid becoming another cautionary tale. Let me paint the scene for you. I've seen it a dozen times this year alone. There's a bright-eyed startup, a mid-sized business that's getting a massive pitch ahead of an enterprise-grade cloud solution by a consultant. It sounds incredible. I mean, it's cutting edge. It's what you're able to talk about with your colleagues about complex data pipelines, advanced machine learning infrastructures. It sounds like you're on the road to making something significant. Don't let somebody else tell you that an enterprise grade Ferrari exists and you can buy it at retail prices when your business only needs a Toyota to run. Here's what's actually happening. There's massive cloud expense bills occurring, complicated systems that nobody in the business understands, very little, if not zero, actual business value, and constant technical firefighting. At my company, the Data Experts, we've rescued countless executives and business managers this year from these exact scenarios. These consultants are selling complexity, not really what you would identify as a solution. The smart approach is starting with modular, scalable solutions, proving ROI at each stage, building internal capabilities, not dependencies, asking the real questions. Does this solve a real business problem? I've worked with a couple marketing agencies this year. Most recently, we had one who was involved with a machine learning platform to purchase for the business. They really wanted to use this to improve their reporting and basic predictive analytics for their marketing business internally. We worked with them on their expenditures that they had already placed towards the machine learning platform, that they were scaling upwards of $50,000 for the year. When we had a chance to review how to set these up with the steps that we are kind of highlighting here with you now, we got that bill down to $5,000 for just our service, and kept them on the trajectory of doing very, very well for the future. Okay, this is where things are starting to get dangerous, right? Many small businesses treat AI consultants like they're magical wizards. They hand over their data, their processes, their most critical business insights, and they're really just hoping for the best. If you can't explain what your consultant built, I would argue you don't own it. They do. The massive risks here that everyone are facing is the black box systems you can't audit, no understanding of your own technology, potential data nightmares, and complete lack of accountability. The smartest approach that my company has been working and researching from the field so far is that full documentation, code ownership, regular independent audits, internal technical literacy programs, and a more or less adoption of a mentality that it's not too complex, but it can be explained through documentation, has been able to take many organizations and managers that we have worked with from a place where confusion was the leading factor to a place where now everything is clear and they have a mission to move forward. So here's a pro tip concerning my work from the financial services industry. Every single piece of technology should be understandable by your team. It's a liability. Trap number 3 is where we see people spending an insidious amount of time. Consultants love selling flashy features that sound impressive, and of course this year has maybe been the worst. I've seen companies selling advanced predictive analytic dashboards driven by artificial intelligence when they haven't actually even solved a basic reporting accuracy issue. It's like putting race car tire on your Toyota with a broken engine and expecting it to take you across the finish line. Artificial intelligence is not magic. It is the foundation of some advanced work. But if your foundation is already broken, those fancy features are worthless. Let's talk about the smartest approach that you could take here. If you tie every consultant project to measurable outcomes, you'd be focused on the revenue generation that'd be attributed, cost reduction, customer retention, operational efficiencies. You ask yourself clearly, how does this impact our bottom line? The bottom line with us about this is that most small businesses don't fail at AI because they lack the resources. They fail because they are wasting those resources in the wrong place. So, to put it plainly, what we believe at the Data Experts, your strategy should be centered around is that, and it should be directly tied to your business goals. In our next episode, I'll show you exactly how to run an AI audit for your business. You'll learn to identify and know exactly where you stand before you spend another dollar on consultants or technology. If you find any value in these episodes, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit the notification bell, and share this with any business leaders or entrepreneurs in your network. I'm Ernest Provo. This is the Data Experts. Remember to keep innovating, stay strategic. I'll see you in the next episode.